right, cool deal. We are live and ready to rock and roll. If you got any background noise, guys, don't forget to press star 6. Star 6 will mute you out. You'll still be able to hear all the value and at the same time not interrupt anybody else from receiving value as well. So don't forget about that. So today is Friday. Friday is a big day for us because it's our day to celebrate our successes. No matter how big, no matter how small, because it is a success. Because it is a success, you move forward, you got the job done, so it's Friday, we celebrate our successes. That was a quick intro. We can get into it in about 12:05 because people like to chime in roughly between 12 and 12:05. So as they continue to chime in and state their names and where they're calling from, we're going to welcome them to the call. So while people are
Becky from Burley.
What's up, Becky? Welcome to the call. As people continue to chime in, what we're going to do is start our roll call now. What we're going to do today, your roll call is going to be a little different. I want you to state your name, where you're calling from, and then I want you to say one word that represented your week. So roll call. This is Mike Williams calling from Long Island, New York. My week was dope.
J.R. Wells, Washington State, breakthrough. Cindy Bloom from Chicago, Illinois, right behind you. Beast mode activated.
Keep going. Keep the roll call going. I know there's more people out there.
Burley Falls, Ontario. Phenomenal.
Awesome. Keep it going. State your name and where you're calling from.
Debbie Clark, 11 Life.
Nice. State your name and where you're calling from.
Joe Preston, San Jose, California. Exciting.
Awesome. Welcome to the call. State your name and where you're calling from.
Kevin Robinson, Pittsburgh. Incredible.
Awesome. Welcome to the call, man. Incredible. State your name and where you're calling from.
Tiffany from Baltimore. Productive.
Awesome. Productive. State your name and where you're calling from. All right. Cool deal.
You got Jules here. From L.A. And
nice, Jules.
Life.
Nice, life. Welcome to the call. Oh, man, that's exciting to hear all these different expressions of how your weeks went. I'm glad you all have powerful weeks, and that's what the goal is, right? Each and every day to just have something magical, something powerful going on. There's so many little things that we overlook, but they are successes. And like Jules likes to do, what he likes to do is write down his win list. So every single day you need to be writing down those successes. And what we're going to do today, not only we're going to celebrate your success, we're going to give you I'm going to give you a couple of things what you can do to actually celebrate the success, all right? So you can actually take your successes in and move forward and get even more done. When we start to realize, how well we are doing, we get more excited, and we want to do even more work, and we want to learn more things on a daily basis. So, guys, I'm going to welcome you to the call. It should be roughly 12:05 now. We'll kick this thing off and start moving forward. Fridays, just to reiterate, for those who are just getting onto the call, Fridays we celebrate our successes. You've gone through the week. You've had your ups. You had your downs. Some of you got the day job. Some of you have been frustrated doing different things on the Internet. And guess what? It's okay because it's Friday. You're still here. You're on the call. That's something to celebrate about each and every day. That is something to celebrate about because you've gotten something done. You step one step closer to your goal than the next man, and that's something to celebrate about. That frustrating, that thing that was just frustrating you all week, and when you finally broke through, that's something to celebrate about because you're getting closer to your goal, you're getting closer to the reward, you're getting closer to being able to help even more people get past those humps as well. So every Friday we celebrate those successes, and I got a few steps for you that you can take. Maybe even on a daily basis. It just doesn't have to be Friday. It could be every day you can take these steps and taking your successes to be more encouraged to go out there and get more wins. So the first thing I like to do, right, when I get to this morning, I was trying to post some ads on Craigslist. Craigslist yesterday was my best friend. It took me, 10, 15 minutes, bang, boom, I moved on, and it was awesome. This morning, Craigslist was just throwing me all types of wrenches today, and I said, you know what, I'm getting this ad plugged up because I made this entire cool sales funnel for a particular city. I'm like, no, dude, we getting this thing plugged in today. So I just kept just doing it and different prepaid cards and just trying to make it happen. And eventually it went through, right? I was just sitting there, and it was just, that 2 seconds of the ad post, and you're just like, oh, my God, what's going to happen next? And finally it's posted, and I just threw my hands in the air. I sat back in my chair, and this is the first thing you can do to celebrate your success is take a deep breath. Just soak it all in. Take that deep breath and let it all out. It's over. Let's move forward, right? And immediately what you need to do is share the news with your friends, right? Share that news with your friends. A lot of you on the call, you're entrepreneurs, and you're entrepreneurs, you're trying to grow your team, and these small little things are happening in your business. To you, it may not be that important, but I'm telling you, when you start to share these small things with the marketplace, your family, your friends, your Facebook friends, your Twitter community, whoever, you start to share these little small successes, and sharing them consistently shows people that you're in it to win it, that you're in it to do whatever you have to do on a daily basis to get it done. So you're going to take that breath in, then you're going to share the good news. The next thing, I want you to reflect on the path you're taking. Right, when you sit back every Friday, or maybe even at the end of the night, and you just sit back and you reflect on the path of what it took for you to hit that goal, what it took for you to learn how to do this particular marketing skill, what it took you to learn to generate 10 leads in a day, what it took you, right? You sit back and you reflect on all that information, and what this helps you with, my favorite word, it helps you with gratitude. Once you start to sit back and reflect on how far you've come, or how much work you actually put in to get the goal done. You start to reflect on that, and you start to build up your gratitude. And guys, remember, when you get that momentum of gratitude going, all types of awesome things can happen into your life. All types of great ideals start to flow in your life. The right people start to flow into your life. All right, the right words start to flow right out of your mouth, because you're full with gratitude about what's going on, about how your life is. Right? That's the power. That's the power of reflecting on where you've come from. Don't ever forget where you come from, right? That helps you not to go back, right? Don't always reflect on it, like, man, I used to be towed up, right? I didn't know any of this stuff. And now all of a sudden, all these new cool things that you can share with the marketplace and people. Don't have to take the hit. Star 6 if you got background noise, guys. Star 6 to hit in the background. The next thing I want you to do is write down your success and look at it on a daily basis. Okay? This is considered Julian's win list. Every day he writes down these things, right? You should be writing down all these successes, and every morning you look at these successes. So every morning you write down these successes, right? And then you look at these successes over and over and over every single day, right? And all of a sudden, every day you start to see how long this list is getting. You got a whole journal, pages, hundreds of pages of things you've done, small and big, small and big. And what does this do? It helps with your gratitude again, right? It helps you get back on the wheel and get even better. It helps you to scale up your skills to make sure you get even bigger results and more exciting results each and every day, right? I want you to write down your successes, big or small. I don't care what they are. There could be some success you got with one of your children. Could be a success that you got in your relationship. Could be a success you got at church. Could be a success you got at the day job. I don't care what it is. If there's something that put a smile on your face and made you feel good on the inside, I want you to write it down, because every time you stare at them every single day, that same emotion is going to get generated back into your body. And when you start to generate these emotions in your body, and you have these emotions in your body on a consistent daily basis, life can be exciting. You can be awesome. All it takes is to keep reflecting on your successes. Keep focusing on the good things that are happening into your life. Keep focusing on all the miracles that have been happening in your life, been happening all week. I'm telling you, for some people, you're online entrepreneur, it was a miracle that you figured out how to blog. Right? There's some people, I remember when they started on internet marketing, they was like, oh my God, this person is going to be a piece of work. But they stuck in, you stuck in, and all of a sudden they're getting results and they're all doing their own thing. That's exciting. You got to write that stuff down. I remember when I first got started in this industry back in 2008, my first 4 months, I lost $10,000. You're talking about somebody being frustrated, somebody frustrated about losing that type of money and not making anybody. I was traveling all over the country trying to figure this stuff out, meeting these different gurus and shooting these videos all over the place. I mean, I was going to marketing events. I literally had no money in my pocket, right? I had everything I needed to pay for the hotel room, everything I needed to get back, and I would make sure that whatever hotel I stayed in, they had continental breakfast because I would stuff my bag full of bagels in the morning to just get me through the day. And that's my journey of what I went through to learn this stuff that got me here today, right? You might not have the same journey. I hope you didn't lose that type of money to learn this stuff, all right? But whatever it is, you had some type of journey, and I want you to constantly reflect on that because it's going to make you laugh. It's going to make you cry at times too, but at the same time, it starts to generate all these emotions in your body so that you can go out there and take action and get the job done. All right, because I'm going to move forward here. What's the next point? I want you to start thanking those who supported you. It's huge. You know, when you got somebody like Jermaine Steele in your corner, somebody like Julian in your corner, and JR and Cindy and Jeremy and Angie, you got all these cool people in your corner really helping and supporting you. Don't ever hesitate to give them that thank you, right? We're in a world of social media, so we can give them a thank you on their timeline, or maybe you got their contact number. You can shoot them a text message. Just thank the people who've gotten you to the point that where you are. Thank the people who've actually helped you get a result. It's okay to thank them, right? And thank them as much as you possibly can to show your gratitude for them. Because what does that do? That just starts to send so much more gratitude your way, right? You know, people will never forget the people who thank them for getting them to where they are, right? It's all the people who climb up and forget everybody, all the little guys and all the people that got them there, right? They forget all these people. And all of a sudden that success comes crumbling down eventually. But if you live a life of gratitude and constantly thanking those that supported you, it's going to be an exciting life. The next thing I want you to do is accept and enjoy the compliments. Some of us, right? Somebody says, man, great job. You said, no, man, no, I couldn't do it without you, right? Accept these compliments, right? Unless you're the one that's initiating the gratitude and the thank you, accept your compliments. Hold on to them because they're yours. You earned them. There's no need to give them back to the marketplace. You earned that compliment. Hold on to that compliment. Make that compliment make you smile, right? Just hold on to it because it feels good. And you walk around and, you know, your swag changes a little bit. Your walk changes a little bit when you got everybody saying, man, you're awesome. You did a great job, right? So don't toss those compliments back. I want you to start learning to hold on to those compliments and accepting good things into your life. Okay? Oh, man. So, and then the biggest thing, right, as entrepreneurs, right, as online marketers, most importantly, we make our money based on delivering value to the marketplace, right? That's where our money comes from. If we don't deliver any value, we don't make any money. So support someone else and help them reach their goals. Start supporting someone else and help them reach their goals. Yesterday I had a 30-minute coaching session with a gentleman that's not financially connected to me, but there was something, no, I'm going to take that back. He did purchase a tool for me, but we got connected in that manner. But as far as building businesses and teams are concerned, he's not financially connected to me. And I had this 30-minute conversation with him, and I was just sharing all these pieces of information that, you know, people in his organization had never brought to his attention. And it was important things about how to actually manage your income, your money online, right? We get into the online, right? It's crazy how it can get. You know, we can start, you know, getting all these different subscriptions and things of that nature. And before you know it, you know, we're losing so much money, but we're not making enough because we're buying too much, right? Instead of focusing on the 1, 2, 3 things that we should be focusing on, then help us to generate an income and move forward. So I'm sharing these different things with him, and by the end of the call, he just felt helped, right? And, you know, me personally, I felt that I didn't share that much with him. You know, I thought we just had a casual conversation, but he felt helped. He felt like he had a direction now, that he can actually hang up the phone with me and get in front of his computer and have a direction to get a result, or maybe even multiple. Right? Just because I took that time to help him, what did I just do? I just created a new fan. I just created somebody that might come on this call. I just created somebody that might share some content on my page. I just created a fan that might actually go to my blog and check things out, that might share my blog with his network, right? I just created a fan by simply supporting someone else and help them to reach their goals. The next thing, I want you to do something you enjoy but you never have the time to, right? Some of us, I like going to get massages, right? Some of us like to go get massages. You ladies like to go get your hair and nails done and stuff like that. Some of the guys like to go and catch, one of the biggest, some of the big blockbusters on the big screen and things of that nature. There's certain things that you like to do, but you just don't seem to have the time. And why? This is the time to start making the time, right? To go out there and doing these things. Because what does it do? It generates these good feelings in your body, right? It generates new experiences, new things that you can talk about with the marketplace. I'm relating a lot of this back to online marketing because I know that most people on the call, this is what you do. You're entrepreneurs, or you're seeking to be entrepreneurs in the internet realm. So I want you to create these experiences by starting to, when you celebrate your success, start celebrating your success by doing things that you really don't have the time to do, right? Make the time for it. Start generating all these feel-good feelings in your body, right? And the last thing, I want you to do something I want you to have fun. Period. Have fun. Laugh at yourself. All throughout the week, we go through these ups and downs. I want you to start laughing at yourself and man, all right? Start really making yourself smile. Start generating, that look on your face of happiness. I'm telling you, it'll turn your day, it'll turn your mood around so fast. I know a lot of us are dealing with family members, are dealing with health situations and financial situations. All right, your spirituality is being tarnished just a little bit because of everything that you're going through. I'm just telling you, I want you to stop, take a deep breath, and just take it all in. Smile. Right? And celebrate. Celebrate something that's the smallest things, and then I want you to just start pointing out everything that you want to celebrate. All these little things, just start pointing them out. Just building that win list up. Building the win list up. Don't focus on that one negative thing. I want you to focus on the 100 good things that are going on in your life. Start focusing on them. Start smiling. Start smiling on purpose. There's a lot of things you just have to start doing on purpose. You just have to start being awesome on purpose. You just have to start getting more results on purpose. You just have to start connecting with people on purpose. You just have to do what you need to do on purpose. No matter the circumstance. No matter what you're going through. Just do it. Do it on purpose. Write down on your win list. And be happy. Be happy, guys. I'm trying to check the time here. It's 12:18. I don't want to go too deep into the call right now. I want to open up the lines because what I want to do is right now, I want some people to start sharing a few things. I want you to, this is practice because this is a short call, so this is practice for you to learn how to do your 30-second commercial, right? And I want you to do something in about 30 seconds that really sums up, the excitement that you had this week or a breakthrough that you had this week. I want you to be able to I want you to be able to share that breakthrough in a very short period of time. I don't have enough time to have everybody talk, but if I can get 2 or 3 people out on the call to talk, that would be absolutely awesome. So when I open up the lines, just step out there and start talking, and then we'll move forward from there. All right, awesome. You should be unmuted. The first person can take off.
Well, don't everybody talk too fast. Mr. J.R. Wells here. So excited about these calls. Man, the energy is absolutely amazing. I know the time is short, and I know there's a couple other individuals out there. Just accept it that you want to go ahead and start speaking. You want to go ahead and start creating in the universe that you are that leader. You are the individual that needs to be on stage. You are the individual who needs to create the abundance by helping other people excel. And my friends, real quick, the breakthrough that I've had so far this week has been just absolutely amazing. Leaving the event, coming back, holding myself accountable, doing the things on a consistent basis to get the results that are being shown and taught, most importantly. And what I'd like to say, my friends, what I'm so thankful and grateful for in the universe is that drag of a job that was holding me back from these calls, being able to energize and rejuvenate the individuals who are still in that 9-to-5 job. I want you guys to know I'm 100% all in with you guys. I went inside, talked to the boss. He actually started crying. I didn't even have a chance to get my 2 weeks. I told him I had such a breakthrough. I had to break off this relationship that we had, which is where he had me employed. So with that being said, this breakthrough, my friends, has come from, going to the event and staying around awesome, successful individuals. So do the same, continue duplicating, and never feel like the questions you have are dumb, because the only dumb question is the one not asked. So make sure you have tons of questions, stay involved, stay consistent, and you will see the results change. This is your boy, J.R. Wells, Breakthrough!
Nice. Awesome. Anybody else want to share something, you can. This is your moment to do so.
Greetings, everyone. This is Christy Howard. I'm not even sure who I'm talking to. This is my first time on the call, and I'm just super pumped. It sounds like that was Cater. Is that Cater?
It's JR.
JR. Okay, sorry. This is my first time on the call. I got the call information from Jermaine on the Wednesday night call the other day, and I decided I needed to plug in, so I made it today. But I just want to say thank you. I'm so grateful for having these tools to use to help get your day started, to get you pumped up, to get you motivated, because in between events, you can tend to run out of steam. And I know that I had run out of steam shortly before we made it out to Denver, but then I made it out to Denver, and I was able to get recharged and remember exactly what I'm working for. And, I just really enjoyed everything that was said on the call today. I had just done a video the other night after we got off of the Wednesday call with Jermaine and the Beast Mode crew. And, I just talked about leadership, and I talked about how it starts with you, because for the longest time I felt like I'm such a newbie. I just started in online marketing in January, and I've never even done anything other than work for someone all my life. So I kind of built a crutch for myself. I built this crutch that, well, I'm new, so that's why I don't have results, or I'm new, and that's why I don't, have these other color lanyards that everyone was talking about that I didn't even know what they meant. So I decided on that call that, one, I was going to plug in because I really respect the leaders in that group, and I really respect the message that they were sending, and I finally found the place that I felt like I was at home and that I could belong to and thrive with. And I decided I would stop making excuses for myself. So if you're one of those people out there that have felt like, well, you're not a leader because you haven't been around long enough, or I'm not a leader because I don't have, $20,000 a month, or I'm not a leader because I don't do all of these other things. You could go on forever and ever about it, but guess what? You have to lead yourself before you can lead anybody else, and everyone should be leading themselves at a minimum, right? So I found out for me that the reason why I was getting sales and then losing the sales, having a horrible retention rate in this business, is because I was working so hard to get sales, but I was forgetting to lead the people that I already have. We're working so hard for that elusive 2 sales a day. 2 sales a day. You got to get 2 sales a day. It's like I would get them in my business, and then it's like, oh, Lord, I got to go find 2 more people. And you leave the people that you already got that's dependent on you, you leave them behind. You're not leading them. So I walked away from that call seeing the era of my way, and I've been pumped up ever since, and I've been plugged in. I just had one of my members just left from a coaching session. He lives down the street, so we can get together. But now I'm just starting to focus a little bit more of my attention on giving back to the people that are already supporting me, giving back to the people that are in my organization, giving back to the people that are going to help me to build and realize my dreams and build this empire that I'm going to build called K-Factor Internet Marketing. So I just wanted to get on, tell you guys thank you, get my little 2 cents out there, and I will be coming back to the call.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Wow, she's pretty powerful. I would like to be on her team. That's cool. Who else out there wants to share the message? They want to share a word. They want to share something they've gotten through this week. So what successes you want to share with us? You can go ahead and chime in. All right,
Becky here.
Cool. Oh, go ahead, Becky.
Last week you said something on the call, Mike, and it brought a ball of fear into the pit of my gut. So I had to stay with that for a moment and find out what it was. And because we are reading the Courage to Think Big. Mm-hmm. And I had to think about what that was. And what came up to me was one of the reasons I feel that I have been holding myself back is because I have not stepped into the fact of leadership, but I have, as Christy said, had a crutch attached to inadequacy. But once you name it, you can claim it. And so that's no longer a reality for me. But I didn't know what was lurking there in my gut, deep down in my subconscious, which was the one that was sabotaging me. But I found it out.
Nice. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Let me check the time. It's 12:26. Julian, do you have any news you want to share before we close out?
Yeah, I got a few different things we can share with the callers. This week we'll be hooking up the video stuff on the back end of the mindsettowin.com. So if you tag your videos with Mindset to Win, then it will automatically pull your video along with your description to our site, and then it'll get pinged and all that kind of good stuff. So we're not going to change the links or anything like that. So whatever links you put in there, your video should be something about self-development, mindset, leadership, stuff like that, stuff that you hear on the call. Just tag your video on YouTube with that tag, Mindset to Win, and we'll pull your video automatically to our site. So that's one announcement. And then
is that all one word, Mindset to Win, or 3 words?
You can do it as one word. If you want, you can even do it like mindsettowin.com, the same as the domain name, and we'll pull it over. And then next week I'll show you guys how you can see your videos on the site.
Nice. Guys, I hope you're really paying attention to that. Go ahead. Sorry, Jules.
No worries, bud. And then, hey, thanks, Mike, man. You were just killing this call today. I've been taking care of my son. He's a little sick today. He's got a little bit of a temperature and he's got a little cold. So appreciate you just throwing it down. And then one last thing I want to mention is, guys, later on this year, we're going to be in Las Vegas, and Mike and I are going to be doing an event there where we both will be speaking, and we're going to have the pleasure of doing this event with Eric Thomas. So I just want to put that out there. Think about that later on your calendar, that there's going to be a huge event that we're throwing together. And so just be on the lookout for that. That's going to be later this year. That's all I got for you guys. Keep celebrating these wins. Mike, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Sure. Guys, I hope you're paying attention to what you can do with the videos, all right? So in your tags area, you're going to put mindsettowin.com, mindsettowin.com, and literally our website is going to pull that video. Just make sure your video is catered to some sort of mindset, personal development, because, our intention is to really get this website going, get it really, some of us, we're different with Beast Mode members, and so we do a lot of different CEO work, search engine optimization. So, our goal is to really get this website going, for personal development. And when you can actually get that type of exposure by tagging your video in on the website, you get that exposure based on all the people that are visiting our website. I mean, that's awesome for you. All right? So that's a big deal. That's how, we're going to be able to give back to the community for plugging into this call each and every day. You get that pleasure to go out there and gain some more exposure to, yourself and your brand. So, guys, we're coming down to the wire. You can text motivation to 77948. That's motivation to 77948. We're going to be also sending out those daily texts soon. We've just been crafting everything together to make sure that it's smooth, it sticks you right in the heart and gets you going, gets you motivated, and go out there and getting some results done. So text motivation to 77948. We'll see you guys on Monday. Go out there, tear up the weekend. Get ready, set your goals for Monday so that when Monday comes, we can just hit the pavement running and getting the job done. So this is Mike Williams and Julian Tang. We'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place. Later.
See you guys. Have a happy weekend.
Right through. Peace.